AI is moving really fast right now, and honestly, I've been thinking about this a lot. Some are just watching it unfold, and others are figuring out how to use it to their advantage. And the way I see it, this is one of the biggest career opportunities we've had in years, because companies aren't just looking for degrees anymore. They're looking for proof. Proof that you understand AI tools, workflows, and real-world applications. And the fastest way to build that proof isn't another 4-year program. It's the right AI certification. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 AI certifications that are actually worth your time and money. And I'm not just listing random courses. I've looked at real hiring demand, the skills they teach, what you're paying for, and whether employers will actually respect the certification. Whether you're starting from zero or pivoting into a high-paying AI role, these are the credentials that can give you a real edge right now. Let's dive in. One area that continues to see steady demand is AI engineering. As more companies integrate AI into their systems and products, they need engineers who can build, manage, and scale those solutions, especially within large enterprise environments. For organizations already operating in the Microsoft ecosystem, that often means working with Azure. That brings me to my number 5 pick, the Microsoft AI Engineer Professional Certificate from EDX. This program is created in partnership with Microsoft and made up of 3 courses, designed to be completed in around 2 months. It focuses on Azure AI services, covering areas like language processing, machine learning, and building AI solutions within the Azure environment. The content is well structured and thorough, particularly when it comes to understanding how Azure's AI tools fit together. That said, the learning experience leans more towards explanation than experimentation. So if you prefer learning by consistently building, parts of it may feel a little bit slow-paced. When you look at the overall picture, steady enterprise demand, practical Azure-focused skills, reasonable pricing at just under $250, and strong Microsoft brand credibility, it's a solid option. But it's very Azure-focused, so its value really depends on whether you're aiming for a Microsoft-based role. That's why I'm giving this one a 6.5 out of 10. One role that continues to see strong demand right now is AI engineer. As more companies build AI-powered systems and integrate machine learning into their products, they need engineers who can actually design and train models. These roles are well paid, but they're also more technical, which means there's still opportunity for people willing to develop those skills. And that brings me to my number 4 pick, the IBM AI Engineering Professional Certificate from Coursera. This program is recommended for intermediate learners. It's made up of 13 courses and should take around 4 months to complete if you're consistent. Throughout the program, you'll learn how to implement supervised and unsupervised machine learning models and how to build deep learning models from scratch. So it's definitely hands-on and geared towards people who want to move into a more technical AI role. When you look at the overall picture, strong career demand, solid technical depth, the credibility that comes with IBM, and the fact it's included in Coursera Plus is a strong option. That said, it requires more time and technical commitment than some of the other certifications on this list. So with all that in mind, I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10. If you're completely new to AI, one of the smartest places to start is by building a strong foundation. Right now, even entry-level roles expect a basic understanding of machine learning, generative AI, and how these tools are used in real-world situations. You don't need to be highly technical yet, but you do need to understand the fundamentals. That's where this certification comes in. Coming in at number 3 is the AI Fundamentals Certification from DataCamp. I've used DataCamp myself for years to improve my data skills, and they're also kindly sponsoring this video. This certification is designed to prove you understand the core concepts of AI, from machine learning and generative AI to when different approaches should be used and the ethical considerations behind them. To earn it, you complete a 30-question exam. If you pass, you receive the certification. The best way to prepare is through the AI Fundamentals career track on DataCamp, which I've actually taken myself and talk about more in another video. It's beginner-friendly, interactive, and focused on building real understanding without overwhelming you. When you look at the overall picture, solid foundational skills, accessible pricing through DataCamp subscription. If you want a deeper look at the platform, you can check out my full review. And when it comes to recognition, DataCamp is a good place to start. That's why I'm giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. Before we jump into the final 2 courses, which honestly impressed me the most, just a quick one. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps more videos like this coming. Thanks so much. One role that's actually growing right now is AI Product Manager. More and more businesses are building AI into their products, but they don't always know how to do it well. They need people who can decide how AI should actually be applied and where it creates real value. That's where AI product managers come in. These roles are highly paid, and because it's still a relatively new position, there's a clear skills gap in the market, high demand, limited qualified talent, which creates real opportunity. And that brings me to my number 2 pick, the IBM AI Product Manager Professional Certificate from Coursera. This program is designed to build the foundational skills you'd need for this role. It takes around 3 months to complete and covers AI fundamentals, product lifecycle management, use case evaluation, stakeholder communication, and responsible AI. The goal isn't to turn you into a developer, it's to teach you how to build and manage AI-powered products. When you look at the overall picture, strong career demand, practical product-focused skills, and the fact it's included in Coursera Plus for under $200, it performs strongly across the board. And if you want to understand exactly what Coursera Plus includes and whether it's worth it, I've broken that down in more detail in another video. So I'll be giving this one an 8 out of 10. If you're a developer, this is one of the most valuable AI roles you can move into. As companies start building AI into real products, demand for AI engineers keeps growing, and so does the salaries. And that's why this one takes the number 1 spot, the AI for Developers Associate certification from DataCamp. The best way to prepare for this certification is by taking the Associate AI Engineer for Developers career track. It's made up of 12 courses and teaches you how to integrate AI into software applications using APIs and open source libraries, along with topics like LLM, integration, prompt engineering, and model evaluation. So it's very hands-on and focused on real implementation. To actually earn the certification, you'll need to pass 2 one-hour exams and a 4-hour practical assessment. Once you start, you've got 30 days and 2 attempts to get it done, so it's structured but manageable. The reason this one takes the top spot is for its strong career demand, highly practical and job-ready skills, accessible pricing through DataCamp subscription, and the credibility that comes from certifications built alongside industry partners. That's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So here's the bottom line. If you're serious about building a career in AI, the right certification could be a powerful next step, but it needs to match your goals. If you're brand new, start by building your foundation. If you're targeting specific roles, product management makes a lot of sense. And if you're more technical, moving into AI engineering could be the right next step. But the platform you choose matters just as much as the certificate itself. So if you're still on the fence deciding between Coursera and DataCamp, I've done a full comparison comparing the 2, where I break down pricing, content quality, and overall career value. And if you want to see what happened when I personally tried out 50 different AI courses, you can check that one out next. If this helped, give it a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments which AI certification you're thinking about going for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!